Hello, friends. I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope it's fantastic. It is so far. It's been great here. I think most of you know that I wasn't here last week. All those episodes were pre recorded because I was at GenCon. That being said, I had a blast recording the videos last week. They were really fun. That was a goofy little thing to do, but it was fun. It was just something that, anyway. It is Monday at 7 p.m. Monday, August 5th, 7 p.m. I just got home. Like, I came home, I pulled in. I haven't even, all the stuff is still in the back of my car, but I wanted to get this done so I can unwind and be done with my voice for a while. Because I'm exhausted. We did Gen Con. If you don't know, I'm Chevee, and I am the vice president. I'm the director of. I'm in some capacity. I run things for Portal Games US, and we had a booth this year, which we didn't have last year. So this was my return to Gen Con after a break. And it was fantastic. We had a smaller booth, a smaller staff. I only took 3 booth staff with me, and we had one new release. Well, we had three newish releases. One that's not out yet, 2 that were just they were supposed to be out already, but kind of aren't, kind of are. That was AI Space Puzzle. That game was super fun. For the whole show, it was demo sell. Like, everybody who demoed it bought it. Lots of people came and just bought it because they heard lots of good news buzz about it. It's a fantastic game, and I'm really happy that happened. It felt really strong. We had Robinson Crusoe, the Collector's Edition, and Robinson Crusoe, the Book of Adventures there as well. That is our latest, greatest kind of like, it was kind of the 10th anniversary edition, but years late, of Robinson Crusoe. And the Book of Adventures is like this massive 50-something tome of adventures for Robinson Crusoe. Like, so many hours of content, it's ridiculous. So we had all that and lots of our older titles in small quantities, and we had a blast. It went really well. I mean, as I alluded to 2 weeks ago, if I didn't have to pay Fern this year, which I'm going to work really hard to not pay Fern next year. If I didn't have to pay Fern this year, I probably would have broke even. Maybe. It's Gen Con's a hard thing to figure out because there's, food and hotels and badges and shipping in, shipping out, the cost of materials, whatever. I don't know that we've ever really made a profit or even broke even at Gen Con. It usually ends up being a loss, and I think that's true for a lot of companies. Even the companies that like boast about selling out, like, sure, you sold out of all your product, but you didn't bring very much, and you have a whole lot of expenses. So did you? Is that I don't know. Whatever. It was a blast. We had fun. We played games every night. We didn't have any events to run. We had Ruben, who's our kind of our event guy. He just takes this upon himself to, like, I'm going to schedule a bunch of events, give me games, whatever. Cool, go for it, bud. And the rest of us just hung out, played games. I got to go to Lucky Duck's like kind of media touch-in event and picked up some stuff there. I got to go to the Rolling Dice Taking Names Strike tournament as a guest. I got to go to our Saturday night game group we have at meets at Gen Con every year with Scott Morris and Chris Leader and names. There's names. I'm sorry. I'm tired. And then on the way back today, I took a detour. I have a friend who lives in Cincinnati, and I wanted to visit. So I took a little. It's like adds about an hour to my trip, but it was great. It was really nice to sit down with him and have lunch together before coming home. And you know what? All in all, fantastic show, fantastic buzz. It was really exciting to have a title. I don't like saying this, but to have a title that's that easy to sell, it's like demo it, they buy it, or just buzz generating comes, it's refreshing. It's been a little while since we've had buzz like that, and it felt fantastic. It felt so good. So yeah, happy to be back, happy to be home. I now have a whole bunch of bookkeeping and closing out the show to do so that I can do a final report and figure out where we're at and what we're going to do for next year. Because if you haven't heard it anywhere else, We will be back next year. 100% we will be at GenCon. Portal Games will be there. And Ignacio has promised me he's coming. I'm going to go rest. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know to sound smart is xerophyte. It's a noun meaning a cactus, succulent, or other plant that has adapted to living in a desert with limited rainfall or irrigation. It says irritation. I don't think that's correct. We make use of a xerophyte garden at our southeast desert estate. Xerophyte. Xerophyte. I had a boss give me a succulent one time, and I killed it. That's how good I am with plants.